USS United States ship Gerald R. Ford CVN-78 is the largest and newest nuclear-powered aircraft carrier ever built by the U.S. and the world's navies, and has been in service with the U.S. Navy for more than 40 years. It is known that the size of the USS Gerald R. Ford is larger than the Nimitz-class aircraft carrier, which is currently the main aircraft carrier operated by the U.S. Navy. After being inaugurated in 2017 by the U.S. President, Donald Trump, however, the USS Gerald R. Ford has officially undertaken its operational mission to sail the ocean in 2022. Then, in the future, a number of Gerald R. Ford-class aircraft carriers will gradually replace the Nimitz-class carriers. As announced by the U.S. Navy in January 2007, the name of this aircraft carrier is taken from the name of the 38th President of the United States, Gerald R. Ford. This is a form of respect and devotion to him because he was involved in World War II at that time, serving on the light aircraft carrier Monterey in the Pacific Theater. Known as the world's largest aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford was developed by Newport News Shipbuilding, one of the shipbuilding divisions of Huntington Ingalls Industries, manufactured for service with the U.S. Navy. In terms of shape, this giant aircraft carrier has a length of about 340 meters, and a deck width for flight operations is about 80 meters, and has a full load weight of up to 100,000 tons. One of the most interesting features of the aircraft carrier is its use of virtual reality, which played an important role in its design and construction. To design and plan the construction of the vessel, the manufacturer used three-dimensional full-scale modeling created with the Dassault Systems Katia V5 software platform. This makes the USS Gerald R. Ford the first U.S. aircraft carrier designed with the help of advanced computer programming. Designed with the computer program, the aircraft carrier has functions that can operate more efficiently in combat missions and is easier to upgrade as defense needs become increasingly complex in the future. In addition, for the catapult system, the aircraft operated on the ship on the USS Gerald R. Ford already uses EMALS electromagnetic aircraft launch system. This system is known to be more advanced and efficient, as well as easier to maintain than the previous generation launch system, because it uses a steam catapult that uses a lot of energy resources. As the first aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford is also equipped with the most modern radar systems, such as the new dual-band radar DBR, which combines the SPY-3 X-band radar and the S-band volume surveillance radar. The DBR is capable of searching, tracking, and detecting enemy aircraft and missiles that can be destroyed by the Sea Sparrow Evolved Missile SSM. When the USS Gerald R. Ford sailed, the ship was fitted with two of the most modern nuclear reactors as its propulsion, namely A-1B reactor plants, A for the aircraft carrier code, 1 for the first generation, and B for Bechtel is the manufacturer's name. A well-known company that handles the construction of nuclear power plants in the U.S. The nuclear reactor propulsion is capable of navigating waters at a speed of 30 knots or 56 kilometers per hour and can carry about 4,500 crew members on board, including fighter aircraft crews and Navy staff. If we compare it to the use of fuel oil, the use of this nuclear reactor as a very efficient source of ship propulsion. A number of information states that the nuclear fuel on the aircraft carrier is capable of operating for 20 years without the need to lean to refuel. If an enemy ship were to threaten this aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford would not only rely on attack fighters on its deck, the USS Gerald R. Ford would still be a feared battleship for the enemy, as it was equipped with the deadly main armament it carried. A number of these self-defense weapons, including ESSM, Evolved Sea Sparrow Missile. This is a guided missile that is able to protect ships from attacks by fighter aircraft and enemy guided missiles. Furthermore, there is the RAM Rolling Airframe Missiles, which is a small surface-to-air guided missile that can rotate. When fired, this bullet can travel at a speed of Mach 2.0, with a range of up to 9 kilometers. Then, the Mk-15 Phalanx CIWS Close-In Weapons System, a radar-guided automatic weapon, which can spit out 4,500 rounds of 20mm piercing tungsten cannon armor piercing per minute, is fired against fighter aircraft and can simultaneously destroy enemy anti-ship guided missiles. According to some information, the U.S. Navy is also known to be developing a high-powered laser weapon, which will be used to destroy guided missiles at hypersonic speeds, aimed at aircraft carriers and its carrier strike group. With a ship of this size, the USS Gerald R. Ford can carry more than 75 aircraft, consisting of several combinations including F-35C Joint Strike Fighters, FA-180 Super Hornet, EA-18G Growler electronic attack jets. Furthermore, there is the E-D Hawkeye Early Warning Aircraft, the C-2 Greyhound Carrier On-Board Delivery, the MH-60 Seahawk helicopter, and the MQ-5 Stingray reconnaissance drone. In addition, the aircraft carrier USS Gerald R. Ford is known to be the most expensive military equipment ever made by the U.S. The cost of building the new aircraft carrier has cost a huge amount of money, estimated at around $13.3 billion. No wonder it was expensive. The USS Gerald R. Ford was among the most complex aircraft carriers ever built, because it has all the supporting facilities such as hospitals, shops, and entertainment venues provided completely on board the aircraft carrier for the comfort of the crew during long-term missions, thus making this aircraft carrier like a floating island.